Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Guys, I really thought I was going to lose my chinchilla gober. I really thought. So guys, if y'all don't know me and I know my channel and you haven't been here before, I have a chinchilla. His name is Goguru. And Goguru, I've been having Goguru for, I believe, 4 or 5 years already. I've had Goguru for. Goguru, he's a I don't know how you call it. If you look up chinchillas, you'll see that color. He's gray and that little speckle of, gray and that white, gray-white. And when I got Goguru, I knew that that he was going to be on hot summer days, hot. And I need to figure out how I was going to take care of a chinchilla. And I need to prepare myself. I've been preparing myself for a chinchilla for a very long time. A very long time. I say 12 years plus. I've been wanting a chinchilla, and I've been researching them, and I've always wanted one. Very long time ago, like I said, a decade already. And I knew that one day, me having my chinchilla something was gonna happen like this with this power outage. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my other videos that we just recuperated off of the power outage. We went through in Houston, Texas, a tornado that nobody has expected. Nobody expected this tornado at all. It was very unexpected. Things were thrown across the streets, trees everywhere, limbs everywhere. Nobody expected this power outage to take almost a week to get through us. It was so severe, guys. And I can't say so severe that houses were gone, houses that were there. I could say, because they said it was 113 miles per hour winds. And that was an F1 tornado. And we got hit with a tornado pretty bad. And it didn't destroy a completely house. It destroyed the whole neighborhoods, every trees that have been there for years. It destroyed those things. And it also destroyed our power grid that we have here. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be here 21 minutes. Ush. I don't know, I can't understand the complete YouTube of his name or their name, but Ush was here in my last session, so I'll make it 21. But guys, I can't believe it. And it was 3 days, and it was getting hotter and hotter and hotter in my apartment, guys. Really hot. And I was very worried about Goguru, my chinchilla. And I can only do so much. I have a power supply. I have a power supply that has different options. Where did I put it? Oh, I'll put it over here. Oh, I don't know where. Oh, no, it's right here. So this is the power supply that I have. Ugh. So it literally has the, a lot of ports, right? So this is what I've been using. I have been using this bad boy. This is a jump starter too. This thing is a jump starter. It can air up your tire. It could give you. You can use a regular port. You can use this thing has a lot of stuff that you can do with it. I've been using it personally for a fan. I have a little fan. Where has my little fan? My little fan. I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's time. This is the little fan I've been using. This little fan was basically a little fan that I had. Hello, hello, Trap House. Or no, hello, hello. BVZ. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, Richard. Is your power out from the storm? It was out. It was out, not no more. Man, I tell you, we've been in survival mode for almost a week, guys. We've been on survival mode for almost a week. And so that little fan that I just showed y'all, guys, is the fan that I had on myself personally. Show me your chinchilla. Yeah, he's probably, I will show it in a few because it was kind of devastating. I thought I was going to lose him. I really thought. So my temperature was rising in my apartment and it kept going up and it was humid. I have everything that needs to block out the sun. There was just no airflow at all. And it just kept getting humid and humid and humid inside my apartment. And I only got that little fan to put on myself. So I had ordered another fan and it was going to be here the next day because we were going on day. Well, at that time, we were going on day 5. We were going on day 5. So I'm like, well, the fan is going to be here on day 6. But apparently there's a whole bunch of packages that are late, which makes sense because we just got operated. But the fan needed to be here in time so that way I can cool off my chinchilla because literally his ears were red. His ears were mofo red. And it was scaring the heck out of me. I was all like, what do I do? And I went to Home Depot already 2 times. And I keep forgetting to get me a stone because that's what you can do. And I had no ice. There was no ice. No ice anywhere. You cannot find any ice. Kroger's barely had any ice left. And I was like, I'm taking the last bits. Well, I only took 1 bag because I needed to put it for my vodka. But I was just like, bro, I really thought I was going to lose this guy. And I said to myself, I was like, bro, how the heck am I going to keep this thing alive? And the thing is, my neighbor, she told me if I needed anything and anything else. I told her I needed some ice, She asked me if I needed to cook anything because her apartment had electricity. But the thing is, chinchillas are not allowed in the apartment. So, because it's a rodent, it's considered as a rodent. So I was going to tell her, let my chinchilla stay over here for the time being because I have no electricity or whatever. Because she'll probably freak out and I don't want all that, And she has kids and I don't want my chinchilla being so scared because my chinchilla only seen 1 kid throughout his time. And which is Claudio's little boy. And so I'm just like, okay, well, how am I going to do this? And my grandma has cats. And she has indoor cats, outdoor cats, And my cousin, he has a kitten as well as other stuff. And it's like nobody could keep my chinchilla at all because there's nobody I really would trust other than family. And so I'm like, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. And last night was the top of the line last night where I really thought I was gonna lose my Gopher, my chinchilla. Let me go get him real quick. Well, actually, hold on. Let me. Where did I put it? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna be here 21 minutes. Even though I should be here longer, we got a couple of people in the chat, but we're gonna continue throughout the day doing some live streams. Try not to get too lit. Even though I can't, because I gotta go get some more. All right, let's go. All right, so here we come. He's still a little warm. He's still a little warm. I cannot keep him in my hands a lot. Let me get him. Oh, okay. So Gogru, oh my God, he's going crazy. Gogru. It's hard to see you in the frame. I don't get in the frame if y'all know by now. But look at Gogru. Gogru. Oh Lordy. He's going crazy, but I don't want to get him too hot because he's still barely. He's still barely recuperating. He is recuperating. He's like, I almost passed out, bro. I almost passed out. His ears were red. And he had a dust bath, so he's still Gucci off the dust bath. But I mean, could you imagine being him in almost 100-degree weather? I gotta get him a stone, a cooling stone. He's like, guys, I almost died. Hold on, we gotta get an exclusive close-up on Gogru. Gogru, talk to the camera and tell them what you've been through. Said, bro, I went through so much shit. Said, Houston, we have a problem. And the problem started when the hurricane came around and it just destroyed. Actually, it was Tornado Jose. Tornado Jose effed everything up. And, yeah, it's hard being a chinchilla in this heat. My ears were red. Tell him I said hi. I know, right? He got a dust bath, but I don't want to get him too hot. I really don't want to get him too hot. He's over here like, what the F? See, look, his ears. He's got dust in his ears, but when they're overheated, their ears would be. Oh look, I got some fur. You want chinchilla fur? Sell it to you for $100. Okay, so yeah, they got fur, and that fur cannot get wet. And so if that fur gets moisture and wet, they could actually pass away. So Gogru, I'm putting back. And I'm gonna go wash my hands. Tornado Jose was no joke, bro. Tornado Jose. So I gave him a couple of dust baths because that's the only thing I could do. And I had that little fan running on him this morning because last night it was scaring the heck out of me because I have the fan on myself going to sleep. And as soon as I get up to go to the restroom, that's when I was drowning in sweat. I literally was drowning in sweat. I could not stop sweating. I just kept sweating. And I was like, okay, well, I can imagine what Goguru feels like. I kept checking on Goguru all night because he kept like I'll talk to him. I say, Goguru, and then he doesn't respond. He's just laying there. He's lying there with his legs up, and he is overheated. And his ears were red, and I put the fan back on him, and he's just laying there. And then I tried to get him to drink some water too, and he didn't want to drink any water at night. In the morning, I get him to drink some water. I put little cubes of ice in his water, which, yeah, they can become brain freeze, but I know when he's gonna stop because he'll stop. So, and then I put a little ice cube in there. As soon as I put the ice cube in there, he kind of licked it, and I guess he cooled off immediately with the ice cube. And then he started running in his wheel. Like, when a chinchilla's happy, because the chinchilla would be expressible, like if they express themselves. And again, nobody was prepared for this. Nobody was prepared for this. So my thoughts were everywhere, bro. It was like, I'm gonna lose him. I'm gonna lose him. I really am gonna lose him. And I said, I guess this is gonna be the end. I'm already consuming it because I'm just like, man, there's no way if we go another day, and again, my little fan is coming today. So tonight it's supposed to be here, my little fan, but I thought it was gonna be here yesterday. But they're running a little late on delivering packages. I mean, I understand the reason, because we're just going through a freaking tornado, so it makes sense. But I'm pretty much to the point where it's like, okay, now I'm gonna think a little bit more for Goguru because it is gonna be summer. I mean, it is summer. I mean, it's already summer, and it's gonna be very, very hot in my apartment without me being here, and I'm at work. So I'm like, I already have the actual curtains that are dim and everything. Y'all seen those? You see them in my live stream and everything else. I have that. However, it will get humid over time. I do have the temperature at a decent temperature. It's just, I'm very worried that he'll get overheated and everything else. So tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, at least I have time to prepare because I'm pretty sure that the lights are gonna stay on. I think because everybody's been having their lights on, so I'm pretty sure that the lights will stay on. But I just not 100% sure, but I know for sure that I do have to, probably on Neighbors app. Maybe on Neighbors app I'll ask if anybody's got any like stones and stuff because that's basically what he needs. If I would have had a cooling stone, I could have put it in the ice and then put the cooling stone in his cage so he can cool down. So I've been seeing a whole bunch of cooling stones, and I saw one freaking a month ago at PetSmart, and I was like, man, they need cooling stones too? Like, oh, that makes sense because they're overheated, and nobody's really said anything about that. And the thing is that's what's crazy. I mean, you get highly educated about an animal, but there's little details that people miss. People miss it. We know that they have a lot of fur, but they never mention anything about like keeping them cool during the summer. Like, I've seen a couple of YouTube videos that are like talking about the cooling stones and stuff. That makes sense, but the thing is, they have that in the beginner's guide. Years ago, I thought of them being in a hot place, just like huskies. They need to be cooled down. They need to feel that cool energy. But oh my god, I really thought I was gonna lose him. Hands down, 100%. I just kept seeing him fade away, and he just wasn't responding. And I put the fan on him, and when I put the fan on him, he should run away because it's something that's blowing his fur. but he's not running away. He wasn't running away. And I wasn't gonna record that part. I was gonna record only like our little moments and stuff. But yeah, no bueno, no bueno. But I really thought I was going to lose my chinchilla with this power loss, guys. I really thought this is day 7 basically. This is day 7 without now we got electricity, but this would have been day 7 without electricity. Not a whole week, almost a week. Because tomorrow would be a whole week, because that's tomorrow. That single day was the day that we had no lights. Now it's not 24 hours, but I count it as a whole day. Oh man, that's just, whoo, guys. But now I know. Now I'm gonna be a little bit more prepared with more fans. But yeah, thank you BVZY, and thank you Richard for joining, and also this a little longer because of rush that came in the building earlier, my last session. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.